take a deep breath and get into this game. This is game number 2 of a best of 3. Top right-hand location, I present to you the Red Zerg player. Representing a Zubu, he is viOlet. It's currently up 1-0. Observing work is done by me, so any major tournaments, if you need an observer or a caster. Oh my god, viOlet. Cancel the drone! viOlet's going for an 8 pull. viOlet's going for an 8 pull. My observing is so sexy. Alright. Bottom left. Present your blue Zerg player. Prospect. Okay, I need to work on that move. I probably shouldn't have used that right now. I should have practiced beforehand and then used it here, but I just wanted to try it. It was an impulse. So, here's the situation. Very early pull from viOlet. viOlet investing a bunch into army early on in the game. You guys new to StarCraft 2, those are the terms I'm going to kind of use to help you guys kind of know what's going on. viOlet investing a lot into army, not a lot into economy. Prospect investing a lot into economy, not a lot into army. Spawn and pull going down at 15. This is going to be a little bit tricky. It's a little bit better than if you went for a 15 hatch. Now, Neoplanet S is a shorter rush distance than Belshir Vestige, so if you're talking about pool timing, it's a little bit different. Because the Lings are going to get across the map a little bit sooner than on Belshir Vestige, than on Cloud Kingdom, than on Daybreak, etc., etc. Not the biggest map in the world, than on Whirlwind. 2 spawn map, you know exactly where your opponent is. You don't have to scout with the drone to find out what's going on. Now, Prospect identifying, potentially, that there's no second Overlord, that's going to be pretty important. Until a little bit later. This is a later second Overlord. Also, identifying no drone scout for viOlet, so he might be a little bit like, okay, what's going on? Why aren't you drone scouting? So, due to the lateness of this Overlord, he might be able to tell what's going on. When this pool finishes, we need a queen. We need a spine. Potentially, we need some lings out. Potentially cancel this gas. Let's see what happens. You can micro with drones. I don't think Prospect knows this is going on. Let's go to his camera. See how he reacts. Now he knows what's going on. We're on Prospect's camera. Let's see how he reacts. Immediately, the hatchery canceled. Spine crawler, boom, there at the main base. The Ling's gonna be tracking this drone, right-clicking here on this mineral line, trying to get a surround there. viOlet's control too good for that. We got Lings in production for Prospect. We got a Queen in production for Prospect. Behind this, viOlet making some drones. So viOlet is gonna try to transition, taking down some drones, or trying to on that gas. A lot of Zerglings here, though, for viOlet. This Queen needs to pop here for Prospect. We're still on Prospect's vision to see how he tries to handle this. Spine crawler about to finish, and I think he's gonna be fine. He lost a lot of drones, though. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he lost a lot of drones. He's down to 9 drones. Now, let's go back to everyone cam. Let's go back to everyone cam. Let's look at stuff. These Lings shouldn't do much more. So, let's look at stuff. We got a spine here for Prospect. So right now he has 56 gas, which is his only advantage. Yeah, 56 gas is his only advantage. viOlet about to equalize that in a second. He has a lot of Lings on the field, so that's a nice advantage as well. It's going to be, what is it, 9 Lings to 4. 9 Lings to 4 there for Prospect. So viOlet's going to have to make a couple more, though he could probably defend with just his Queen, to be honest. He has 2 Queens on the map as well. Hasn't taken his hatchery just yet. Neither of these players doing that. Now, viOlet's just now equalizing that gas count, and Prospect has yet to return guys back on the gas. At this point, I would start thinking about doing that. He wants to get a nice saturation on his minerals before he does that. Nice Queen block on the ramp here for viOlet. That means he doesn't need to invest any more in the Lings. He can focus on that drone production. Now we can start looking at the income again. 21 to 17 in favor of viOlet. So viOlet definitely ahead in this game. Not starting speed. Okay, there we go. viOlet, a little bit late on the speed. That's okay. We don't care that much. It's fine. It's okay. Hatchery's going down for both these players. Now, viOlet definitely with an advantage. How can he convert? He's going to have speed before his opponent. He's going to have Banelings before his opponent. Prospect still not adding on drones into gas. At this point, I feel like this might be a bit of a blunder. Okay, there we go. Now putting guys back on the gas. I'm wondering, that's pretty late. Because he's starting his Baneling Nest before he's starting speed. Now, Baneling Nest alone costs 50 gas. So, you know, you're already having to mine 100 more. So this tells me... what does this tell me? Either A, he's being super defensive, or B, he's being... Oh, gosh. I don't really know. I feel like you can't really be aggressive with slowlings Yeah, he can't be aggressive. That's impossible. So he's going to focus on Banelings. He's going to be very defensive. Because he doesn't have speed. And I'm wondering if he really... Now, he's making a lot of lings. And he's just now starting speed. Okay. Okay, so he just canceled speed. He canceled speed to make some Banelings because he sees all these lings coming across the map. I'm okay with that decision. But as the game goes along, it's going to be much more tough if he can't get speed on the field. Spinecrawler repositioning here at the natural expansion. viOlet looking out for those Banelings, poking in, seeing what's going on, seeing that his opponent doesn't have speed. How can viOlet take advantage? Behind going straight to lair. viOlet could have been like, you know what? I have a little advantage. I have a lot of lings on the field. I have some Banelings. Let's see what we can make happen. But just backing up. Now, Prospect coming across the map. I think this might be a scare tactic. Oh, the Baneling! Oh. Well, that was nothing but good for viOlet, to be completely honest. We can see units lost. 1150 to 550. We can see there on the units lost. Okay, so viOlet's, again, at this point, he's ahead in every form and fashion. 37 to 20 on Harvesters. He has all 4 of his gases. His layer's about to finish. It's going to be a Spire. It's going to absolutely be a Spire. We're just waiting. And viOlet playing very safe right now. Getting some Banelings out just in case. Prospect still doesn't have speed. He's been having trouble getting that out. Of course, he's been having to make Banelings. Not having speed at the 930 mark of a ZVZ is going to be very challenging. Going straight to Roach Warren. I'm trying to think about a way that Prospect can still win this. I'm searching my mind. I'm not finding it. I'm not finding it. I'm not finding a way. So, the only way that Prospect can win this is if... Let's see. Okay, he's definitely going to make like 10 roaches in a bit. He's going to have to hit with his roaches before the meters come out. Or he's going to have to hope. He's going to have to hope right now that viOlet gets supply blocked. And then viOlet can't make mutas. Well, this might just end. And 4 lings might end this game. Prospect down to 18 Harvesters. So, Prospect has to hope that viOlet gets supply blocked right now, and he's not. There's 7 mutas. And roaches don't shoot up. I don't know if you guys knew that. Roaches do not shoot up. So, as far as the defense, there's no way to deal with mutas. So what's going to happen here, the muta's going to clean up this army. Now, there's a sense where Prospect can kind of ignore, but look at this, viOlet. He's so good. He's sending in 2 Banelings at a time. If you send in 2 Banelings at a time, they're like almost always going to be cost efficient. And here are the mutas, and that's going to be GG. We're going to see a GG any second now. There it is. So viOlet getting the 2-0 victory. viOlet getting the 2-0 victory. Congrats to him. Let me take a drink of my water.